Hey, how's it going? I have an idea. I was getting ready to do these things. Oh my gosh, that looks awful. Paint these because this one I did late June. I think, no, I'm sorry, September 23rd, I think it was. And now it's March 2019. So, but to do it, I was thinking, okay, I use this for my palette of sorts, you know, to mix, or it's just to put the blue down, the blue acrylic paint. And I thought, I want to use, the last time I used a homemade palette, I used a paper plate and it has the coating on it. And I thought, I want something where it's not a plate, but that I put, like when I mixed the paint on the plate, or had the paint on the plate, I had, what did I do? It was a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and man, I cannot think of what that was that I painted, but I had all these different, like 6 different colors on the plate, and the paint just kind of spreads everywhere. Even if I'm just kind of mixing it up like this and trying to keep it close together, it's still, you know, spread out. So my idea is to make my own palette with things that I have, and it'll be on a paper plate. This is my idea, and these are various lids from juice bottles and supplement bottles. Yeah, I take like ginkgo and turmeric, magnesium taurate, bromelain. I take a mess of stuff. So, and then of course these are water bottle caps, and I always keep them. Of course I keep them. The handy, crafty cat lady keeps a lot of stuff. And just earlier, this one has an air bubble. Has art glitter glue in it. And that's because I want to use these. These are not, I want to use these as little water pots. These are not waterproof. Even though it still has this little seal on it. You see that little seal? It's still not waterproof. So if I put water in here and I fill it all the way up to the rim, it's going to seep out the bottom here. I mean, this is sealed this way. I have one of these is open. Right. So in the blue, see in the blue there, there's like a little raised area in the middle, and that of course fits in here right there, and then it closes tight, but it's still not waterproof. So what I'm doing is I just tried one of them and I put art glitter glue in, because when it dries it will be permanent. So I'm hoping that no water will seep through, I hope. I have no idea if that's going to work. I don't know of any other way to make that waterproof, I guess. I could try Elmer's glue. Elmer's wood glue. I could. But I'm just going to try it out. So I have no idea if that's going to work. If it's not going to work, then I'm only going to fill up the water to where the blue line is on the inside there. You see that little blue line? That's where this is, so that it doesn't leak out over. Now, what I need to do is, this was like a spur of the moment thought that I just had not too long ago. And I thought, I can make this work. I'm pretty sure I can make this work. But what I need to do is, even though this is a coated paper plate, the other side of the paper plate, this is actually 2 paper plates. And I can't lift the paper plates. But I'm just going to take these out. I need to coat the bottom of the paper plate, and I'm going to put Mod Podge on it as a sealer. I am also going to make a lot of noise. Seal these together. I'm going to glue these together. Probably use art glitter glue again, because it's very, very good at sticking to things. So just to make it, give it a little, make it a little sturdier. Okay. This is my art glitter glue bottle. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that, because that's where it's gonna go straight up. Tammy, remember that. Oh yeah, this is not gonna work, Tammy, because you need a bigger spout. A bigger spout. Okay, so I found a nozzle in my bevy of nozzles that is a hair bigger than... Now they're the same size. They fit on the cap the same way. Oh, that one. This one is shorter than this one. But this nozzle is bigger than this nozzle. So the red one, I can't really show you. Ooh, that looks terrible. Okay, you can kind of... They look the same, right? But there's glue on this one. So that's getting in the way of properly viewing it. I'm cleaning that glue off right now. And there's glue in... Well, there should be glue in. Anyway, the point is, it's a bigger nozzle, a bigger spout part, and I'm going to show you. It comes out better, thicker. You think that's enough? Okay, this goes on like this. I have a smidge of wiggle room there. And I'm gonna do this too, and hope. Hope I can see it, and hope I can stay in the screen panel there, the viewing area. Okay, in addition, I'll be adding the Mod Podge, which is also a glue. Okay, also I added a little bit more of the glue. See, I saw like a little air bubble and I wanted to pop it. Yeah, and then I created another air bubble because I added a little more glue to it, but it is going to dry clear. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more. Can't get the nozzle off there. I was watching Leslie, last night I was watching a video, Leslie from Avalon Acres Farm, and she was making a bundt cake. And when she put the batter in, she did this with the bundt cake. Like, she turned it around and dropped it on the table like this. I guess that's to get the batter to settle in and reduce the amount of maybe air bubbles in the batter. So that's what I was doing earlier when I first put the glue in. Okay, so that has to dry. I'm going to set it aside so I don't get distracted. Okay, so now it is a little bit sturdier now that it's glued together. Now I have to go back and I want to put these together. This is kind of a yellowing one. Does this have a cat hair? I'm gonna get my wipes. Okay, so I want to kind of center it as best as I can. Does that look about right? Coffee. I saw that. I saw you move. Okay, then these go here. We'll see now. I knew I shouldn't have thrown that out. And go here. So it looks like a big triangle. Okay. See, this one I should have moved over more, but nope, that's stuck. I think I can still get it in there. Oh, yeah. And these will fit in here, along with the one that's drying. Hey, that is so cool. Like, the one that's yellowing is... That's the only one that looks kind of off. So I don't know. So... Get that piece of dust off of there. See, now the computer calmed down, and it might rev up again. dry it off on my shorts. I couldn't. Sorry for that weird noise. The little nozzle strap there was getting in the way. Okay, put a little piece of duct tape so that'll hold better than masking tape. Excuse me. Okay. There we go. I can't believe I did that. Actually, I can. I put my finger right in that glue. Yep. Okay, now I don't know why. Now I have to. This is silicone. So this is silicone, and so nothing sticks to it. Boy, I could not get the nozzle back on. All kinds of lint from the white coming off. Okay, let me get rid of that gluey type of wipe there. Okay, so why don't I do, while I'm here with my little glue thingy, I am going to zoom in and move the cleaning wipe thing out of the way and move in a little more. Okay. So I want to put as much glue as I have in that one in these. So I'm going to zoom out so you don't see the the dirt spots. Okay, so now I'm just waiting for the glue to dry in each of these little water pots and see if it really will hold the water without leaking it out from, you know, from the other side here where that blue is. Okay, so I'm going to come back hopefully tomorrow night, see where we stand with these. They also have to dry underneath. The glue has to dry underneath these because they haven't dried yet. So that, and, you know, and then I'll paint the other side with Mod Podge. Do a little more sealing and stuff. That I'll show on camera, and hopefully tomorrow night I'll be able to flip this over. This whole thing over, and then I can paint the other side with the Mod Podge. Groovy Mod Podge, you know. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, here's this is a day and a half later, and if you look very closely in those water caps, you'll see there's a hole, and there's one of them looks really bad. Right there, that one. It looks terrible. But it's just because it sunk way down. It doesn't even look like it. That one doesn't even look like it's dry yet. It's been a day and a half. So, you know what I might do is I might put some E6000 in there in these, you know, because that'll dry faster. And once it's dry, it's waterproof, just like the art glitter glue. I don't know why I always go after art glitter glue first, and then I end up doing E6000. So, I'll do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to paint the plate, this part, the, you know, this part that's showing. And I'm going to paint it black. And then when that dries, I'm going to use Mod Podge and paint the back, the Mod Podge matte, and the front. This'll dry matte, so it won't dry shiny, but that's okay because the Mod Podge will kind of give it a shimmer to it. So I'm going to shake this a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to fast forward through all this. Ooh, what do you think? I thought so. What do you think? Now, pay no attention, Tammy, to the dry spots, because that's what I was going after. Like, oh, there's a spot there, but I think it's drying. It's drying. We're in drying mode. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to, I see some spots. Oh, yeah. I see spots. I see spots on here. Okay, I'm going to let it dry, and if I see spots that need maybe put another coat on it, then I might put another coat on it and see how that goes. I may, off camera, do some touch-up or see if I can get that black off. Off the water cast, because that looks, I don't know, it doesn't look too appetizing. So I want it to be a little more appetizing, and if I need to add more paint, I'm just going to add it right there. Yay! Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think this is dry. If it's not, it'll it'll make my glue black, but that's okay because it's gonna dry. It's gonna look like it's black anyway. Okay, leave it alone. I'm gonna put that in there. So, we're gonna let it sit, and then I'll come back when that dries. Then I'll flip it over and paint the other side so that I know one coat this side, one coat on the back side. Okay, I don't know how long it's been. It's only 10 o'clock, so it's been less than an hour, I think. This is dry. So, cool. And what is that? That's... Oh, wait. Maybe that's not okay. It's not totally dry because I just got some... It's dry as far as this part, but here, where it pooled, it's not quite dry yet because I can still see... I thought that was the glue from last night or the night before. And I thought, what's up with that? That's supposed to be dry already. It's been over almost 48 hours. But anyway, I'm going to flip it over. I'm also going to grab another piece of this paper. And I'm going to use, there, a little more, cover the mat a little bit more. Okay, it doesn't matter if I get... I mean, that's what a craft mat is for, right? To muck it up, but for some reason, I don't want to muck it up. Okay, back to work, Tammy. Do I need... just let it soak in the water. I didn't really do anything with it, like clean the brush or anything. Tammy, shame. I guess this... Tammy. Oh, is it Monday already? No, it's Murphy's Law of Videography. If it can go wrong, it will. Okay, I'm gonna... Got a little bit of Mod Podge water on the floor. Shake it. Okay. I know it's dirty. What the heck? I'm not worried, not worried, not worried. Also, what I'm thinking about adding after this... Yes, I'm not done yet. I'm thinking about adding a non-slip liner, the non-slip part, to this right here. Because it is movable. I was thinking, oh, it won't move because it's on the mat, but yes, it will. It'll move even though it's on the mat. It'll move. The mat is smooth, even though it does kind of have a non-slip quality. It's still smooth, and things like paper plates move freely and easily on the surface. Okay, so now I'm going to wait. You know, I was going to... The last time I filmed this, I think that was last week, or last weekend, or sometime during spring break, right? I was going to fill these in because they were... I was going to fill those in on camera because they had sunken in, and they've sunken in even more. Wow, a lot. Okay, I glued around the edges, but now I'm going to throw some E6000 into here, into these thingies. So I put a tip here on it. Okay, so I did those. Also, I want to get this. I want to get this tip off. I want to squeeze. I want to push the inside, the tube here, inward, or Yeah, push it inward instead of in the middle there, because so it'll go back in the tube and then I can put the cap on. Okay. Now I put this in, and what does it take for E6000? It probably takes 24 to 48 hours to cure, right? Allow 24 hours for curing. Maximum bond strength may not be reached for up to 72 hours. So I do want to see if any of this is going to sink in. I think it is, you know, I think it's going to. But I'm going to keep it flat and put it away. And I did also go around the edges of the plate with the, with the art glitter glue. Okay, eventually I'm going to sign off on this project. but I'm going to add a sealer right here in the house. Yay! Hopefully no kitties will come and visit because it's during the day. I am going to try this outdoor mat sealer. And I'm going to pour it in this little container that I usually put my lotions and creams in. Okay, this does not require... Is this open? This is open. This came today in the mail. And I have no idea if I'm breaking any 100 Things Challenge rules or anything, but I had to get a sealer that won't, with fumes that won't overpower me, type of thing. And this is supposedly the answer. So, it cannot be shaken. Do not shake this. Oh yeah. This leaked too when I opened the bottle. When I opened the box that this came in, it was also in that same box I had ordered ginkgo biloba. Okay, this requires stirring. And did Tammy bring anything that could be used as a stirrer? I'm going to use this paper clip so I don't have to leave. Gently stir. Alright, does Tammy even... I gotta stop using third person Tammy. Am I even think, where am I gonna put that? I'll put that right there. This also has like a little cap to it. Okay. This is not an overpowering smell. It does not have high fumes, but it does have somewhat of a smell to it. So if the cats come, I'm going to turn off the camera and go to the bathroom and run the fan or something, because that's an even smaller. Okay, it also says to apply, like, wait for it to dry, and 30 minutes between coats. We'll see. And it strictly says do not shake the bottle. And I imagine that's so you don't get air bubbles. If you shake the bottle, then you could get air bubbles that you don't want on your beautiful projects. But you know, this is just a plate. Just a paper plate. I paint it with black acrylic paint. Mod Podged it. Mod Podge matte. Sealed it. But I also realized that I need something more than the Mod Podge. So this is polyurethane. It does not have a bad smell to it. Okay. What time is it? Oh, I'm 2 minutes shy of 2:45. Okay, it's 2:43. I can't add. I'm going to use this. Oh, yeah. That was pretty, right? This is just in my, standing in front of my linen closet where I keep all these non-slip shelf liners, and I was thinking, what do I want to use? And I found this in a cardboard tube, and then this one was wrapped around it, so we'll use up this. And I'm going to have to put it like this. Right, so do I have to do the roundness of it? What does this plate measure? Let's get a ruler. For once, that didn't make a lot of noise when I pulled it out of its little holder. What does that show? Why do I do things so difficultly there? I've lost the... Oh, right, there it is. I can't see it, the imprint over here. About 5 1/4 inches. Okay. So I'm going to use this even though I'm allergic to it. As if I touch it, I'm allergic to it. If I don't touch it, I'm fine. Okay. What did I say, 5 1/4? That's 5 1/4, give or take, about like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get something. I need something. I know just what to get. A plate. I guess you want to see what I'm doing other than listening to me cut. I'm not going for perfection here, just so you know. Perfection is not the goal. Isn't that something? See, I am not imagining things. It's not, I was thinking all that painting I did, Mod Podge sealant, and then the other sealer. I can't see the... I can't see the line. It's from the plate. It's not from all that sealer and stuff. That will work. I know there's a little bit there. I gotta get that off. I know perfection is not the goal. But I had to get that one. It was bugging me. Wow, that is a hefty... It is now a little bit or much heavier than what I started with. And I know, save your stuff, Tammy. Where are you going? I like to do it in the middle. I'm just weird like that. I'm going to use my purple pen. I'm going to see if it works. I just learned from Amy on her channel how to trace something, start way back here and go around like that. And I'm the same as she does, you know, we don't do that. We know we're supposed to do it, but we forget to do it. Blue? What's he doing? Blue's up to something. He's my problem child. He's always getting into trouble. He's always eating things he's not supposed to be eating. Today he knocked off a tin of my high-octane coffee mints onto the floor. A couple of them spilled. And then he runs like out of the kitchen or almost out of the kitchen, I said, "What did you do? What did you spill?" And he's like, that's what he does. Does that little whir sound. How come how come you're not behaving, shelf liner? How can you lie flat if you're not? Okay. And I'm gonna use, maybe not. Oh dear. When you don't use it for a while. Let's see. Still working. Since I don't want to touch it. Oh, that's the, oh, see, I thought that was, oh, that's just the applicator. Oh my gosh, I was thinking, is that how it dries when it gets old and decrepit? Let's go. Don't touch it. Well, this is silly now. I'm going to have to touch it because... Where are my gloves? Where are my latex-free gloves? I'm going to have to touch it because I have to pick it up. Where are my tweezers? What's catching? This is catching on something. Oh, it's some of the dried glue on the thread there. Okay. Okay. Not too bad, actually, right? The sealer that I used tonight does dry matte, so it doesn't leave a shine. And what I could do, if I want to get a shine, I actually like this. That there's enough shine, you know, directed from the light over there that I have over there shining down. So there is enough of that. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, I need to sign off on this project. Alright, I need to do a screenshot and then sign off. And I'm not going to add paints to it because then that would require me to paint. I'm trying to look, it's a little off center. I know, I can see it. There's a little more space over here than there is over here. But I just want you to know there's a little more space over here than there is over here. It's weird. Well, it looks good. I'm just going to turn until I like it. Not do it like a... No, I don't want to make it a Christmas tree. This looks like a face. 2 eyes, a nose, and a really big mouth. Okay, that wasn't funny. Okay. My attempt at humor early morning. Wow, it's 4:30. Okay, we're doing a screenshot, and then I'm going to do the spinner. Smile. Oh wait, now I'm smiling right along with you. I do it when I watch my videos, but now I'm smiling when I'm actually taking the picture. Oh, I was going to turn my camera off. What is wrong with me, spinner? Shake. Random. Just wanted to make sure that, that I'm randomizing. Ooh, we haven't had that in a while. Have a fabulous day.